Welcome to DWBIADDA channel. Please subscribe for latest training videos.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the tutorials on computer vision. The last lecture we talked about contour detection. In this lecture today, we'll be having a hands-on coding exercise using contour detection. So if you remember from the previous lecture, I gave an example of the scanning apps where it can automatically detect where a piece of paper is actually like lying on the like wherever it is actually is, and gives a suggestion to crop on the basis of where it actually detects the edges. So like we can also do the same using canny edge detection. uh, First we can actually go, like detect the edges and draw the contours or the rectangles, and then we can actually get the piece of paper. But today we'll be doing that using counter edge detection in Opencv, where we'll be talking about like how can we actually do this, like what were the steps that required to be followed to actually get the region of interest around our paper. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started on this. What I will do is I will quickly go up and fire up my Jupyter notebook, and I will import the required libraries. So these are the required libraries. I hope you are now absolutely comfortable with it. Import CV2, right? And now I will give the name to my image as cv2.imread. This is pt.jpg, and if you want to see the image like how it is actually is, so cv2.im show, it should be something like window comma img cv2.wait key 0, and then cv2.destroy or windows. So this is how your image actually looks like you have a table, and on the top of it you have a piece of paper, and I want to get the region of interest like on my paper. So what I can do is that I can actually like draw a mask and filter out all of the white region from my image, and this white region actually will be my region of interest. And once that is done, like I can actually draw the contours over the mask region, which should be the white region as well, and then like I could put up this mask on the image and get my region of interest. So this is what I will be doing. I hope you remember the concepts from the previous lectures where we talked about the HSP color space and stuff like that, bitwise operations as well. So for this we actually need the color space for white in the HSP format. So I already do have them like stored on my system. Like I have already researched from the internet, and I know like what is the values of white in HSP color space. So what I will do is I will go ahead and I will write these values. But before that, I will actually change the color of my image from BGR to HSP. So CV2 dot convert color, and then I would call in something like img comma CV2 dot color EGR to HSV, right? Something like this, and I will store this over here. So it has now been converted into the HSV color space, and now I need to have the values for the lower white region and for the higher white region as well. So for the lower white, I will give it the name as LW. For this, it's actually np.array, and actually the values are 0 comma 0 comma 168, directly copied from the internet. No rocket science in this. You don't need to remember this, and directly search for it in the internet. And then np.array, for the higher byte it is actually 172 comma 111 comma 255. So once this is done, uh, okay, this should be something like this. Uh, and this should now actually run, right? So this is what my lower and higher color space actually looks like. And now what I want to do is I want to create a mask using the cv2.inRange function, and I will actually like pass in the img, then the low white, and then the high white as well. So this will create up the mask for me, and then I will show you how the mask actually looks like. So something like this, and it should be actually mask. So mask is something like this, and I can see the white region has been separated. Now I want to draw contours on this white space and on this white region, and I want to like see the contour appearing on the image as well. So what I will do is I will create three variables, which is cnt contour, and actually two variables, cnt and hr, and I will call cv2.draw contours, draw contours, and I will draw the contour and mask. Then I will use the cv2 dot red tree method, like the one we actually use, and the third parameter is cv2 dot. If you remember that the third parameter used to be, if you have actually followed us from our previous lectures, so the third parameter actually used to be the chain approx none method. So chain approx none, something like this. And what I will do is I will run this piece of code as well, and as you can see, it tells me that something is amiss over here, like draw contours required a missing argument color. And sorry, it will be actually find contours and not draw contours, because I'm finding the contours at this point of time. So something like this, and it should now run, and it successfully runs without any error. And now once the contours has been drawn, I want to store these contours into a new image on into a new image maybe. And this is what I draw using draw contours method. So I will be using draw contours over here, and the draw contours I will be passing in the img. I will be passing out the cnt because this is where I want, like img is over where I want my contours to appear. Then I will pass in -1 because I want all of my contours to appear. And then what I want is the region of interest in green color, so it's 0 comma 255 comma 0 in bgr format, and then the thickness of 3 as well. What I will do is I will run this piece of code, and as you can see, it successfully ran. And now I will again copy this piece of code and run this over here. Will show you the final result, and this is what we actually get in our final result. And as you can see that it has successfully detected our piece of paper, because this was where our piece of paper actually was. Maybe if you want, you can actually convert this from hsv to a color image now, so as to get the correct values, or maybe the, like the correct position, not the correct position, actually the correct image actually. So what I will do is it's written over here, right? And before this, I will actually do something like img is equals to cv2 dot convert color, and I will pass in img, and I will call cv2 dot color, and I will pass in hsv to bgr, like this. And I will run this piece of code. I will run this piece of code again, and then I will run this piece of code again as well. So as you can see, now we have actually made a bounding box or my region of interest around the white papers. So this is how your like apps like cam scanners function as well. Like one of the alternative approaches, actually, what I can say, like finding the region of interest around a white paper, or maybe like where a paper actually lies. People do that using can use detection followed by counter detection, but this is one of the ways as well. So I hope it's now absolutely clear, like how we actually use counter detection in our day-to-day life. I will again want you to revise this, like how we actually did that. So first we actually converted our image from bgr color space to hsv color space, and then we find out the masked region containing only the white portions. Once that was being done, what we told is that okay, now we have that masked region, and because this is the only white region that is present in the image, let's draw a counter over this. So once we have drawn the counter, we actually like then superimpose that onto our image, and this is what the final result we got. There are some other noises as well, like you can filter out these noises using the Gaussian blur technique, or maybe the bilateral filter as well. But for the sake of this tutorial, let's keep it this way only. I hope you actually enjoyed this tutorial and you learned something interesting and important from it. See you in the next one. Thank you.